Today is probably one of the most important videos for us content creators. In today's video, we are going to be looking at some of the critical things that you need to be aware of if you want to make a career out of content creation. So stick around to learn how to make sure you're not putting your channel at risk and what to do to avoid these major risks so you don't put your channel and your audience in jeopardy. Everyone, I'm your host, The King, and welcome back to the Streamloots channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day. In today's video, we are going to talk about some key aspects that a lot of streamers need to be aware of if they're trying to improve their channels as well as boosting their careers as content creators. And jumping right into it, there's kind of a main concept that you need to wrap your head around when you're trying to jump on in and become a streamer who's trying to make a living off of streaming. Are you ready for that concept? Well, here it goes. Your channel is your business and you need to secure and cherish it as it is. Having some control over your channel and your audience is essential and important for many reasons. First of all, when you're managing your channel as it grows, you're essentially building a business around the content that you create and your audience reach. To reach the goal of where your business is actually making you income that can help you get a living, it's very essential to guarantee some extra income that will help you get by your day to day. But here's the kicker, here's the catch. Think of any other business that you can, put your mind to. Let's say you had to move to another location. Chances are you'll have the time and the means in order to do so, and you can notify your customers that, hey, you're going to be moving your stores, so that way they can keep coming to your store if they choose to, knowing that you're going to be at a new location. This is the case for most businesses that exist in today's world, and this is called having ownership of your business itself, despite conditions constantly changing. And you know you're capable of basically retaining the core group of your very own community. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more tricky for us streamers. You see, very few platforms actually allow you to have this concept of full ownership of your business itself. If everything goes according to plan, then there's normally nothing to worry about, but there's always a degree of some uncertainty since platforms pretty much hold all the power to change conditions pretty unexpectedly. In fact, it's not outrageously uncommon to see some news platforms covering that streaming platforms have just spontaneously canceled some contracts on streamers that have signed deals, or you hear about these sudden bans of content creators without full disclosure or reasoning behind why the ban was enforced. For example, we've seen Facebook Gaming recently voiding tons of streamer contracts just a day after their end dates. Or you probably even heard of some suspicions that some platforms are actually shadow banning some of their content creators and their users, which would cause their viewership to decline and their channel eventually to tank. Any of these such situations are absolutely devastating to a content creator. Imagine that on Monday you finish your stream, you're steadily growing your community, you're pretty happy about this, and the next day you find out that your contract is voided and you have no way to reaching your community, your viewers, or even gaining any of the monetizations that you may have generated during this time. In a few words, you essentially lost your business. Well, hey, you probably think if the contract got voided, it really sucks, but there's plenty of other options that you can try out, other platforms, right? Well, in most of these cases, even though that your contract is voided, you're still under some exclusive deals and it still holds, with many content creators just being left unable to join other affiliate or partner programs on other platforms for over a year. So this is just incredibly unfair that just in a matter of days, a business that you've been working hard on can just simply vanish in thin air, and you don't even have any power or say to even warn your viewers directly that, hey, something like this is going to happen and you're going to be moving to a different platform. As such, it is incredibly important to find ways where you can mitigate this risk so you don't need to worry about it as a content creator. Diversifying is the core way of always being in contact with your audience so that you can always rely on backup plans if something like this happens, and then it could be a lot more smooth. So here at Streamloots, we genuinely feel that streamers need to feel that they own their own business, and they should get the complete flexibility to monetize their content independently. That's why we try to always provide you guys with as much tools for the content creators for these situations. Our goal is to provide you with complete ownership of your business. Up until now, you probably relied solely on a streaming platform to be responsible and manage your monetization. Well, here at Streamloots, it pretty much allows you to monetize your channel independently from any streaming platform, and you have the power of freedom to use whatever you want, whether that's Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or any other platform. It really doesn't matter. And here's how you do it. One of the things that we try to do at Streamloots is to give creators the opportunity to have direct contact with some of the channel supporters and viewers that are most actively supporting you. Through this feature, you can actually send out emails up to 5 times per month, where you pretty much email all of your supporters through Streamloots, and you can even download some information of your supporters themselves at any given time. And this is so that you can reach them in a different manner, or you can have some more information available for the future. So why exactly does that help? Well, let's just imagine one of those situations that we spoke about earlier, where the next day your contract is suddenly voided and you have no means whatsoever to contact all of your viewers and supporters, and you need to start on a new platform. This way, you actually have a way in order to contact them, all of your supporters, making sure that they're aware immediately that you're about to stream it somewhere else. Your community, the most important thing to your channel, your supporters, won't be left out and left in the dark not knowing where you've went. And another big important thing is that you will be able to monetize your content separately from that streaming platform with Streamloots. And this is done through the Streamloots subscription process, which is independent from everything and even offers you the best revenue share in the market, giving you an 80% split instead of the 50% that you're used to on YouTube or on Twitch. So that means you'll be earning $4 for every $5 that the community gives you instead of a $2.50 when they give you $5. And the best part is, unlike other platforms, there's no prerequisite required. You don't need to be a partner or an affiliate to do this. You don't need to stream for a certain amount of hours. You can simply log in, register with Streamloots, and immediately unlock this feature. Since the beginning, our main goal at Streamloots is to allow content creators to do what they love and make a living off of doing so. Since the beginning, our mission at Streamloots has been quite simple: allow content creators to do what they love and make a living off of it. For this purpose, we have been working hard on creating new tools and increasing the amount of features that are available, all circled around one big objective, and that is to give you full ownership of your business, so you don't have to excessively depend on one platform. We want to keep watching these content creators' businesses grow, and streamers as well, evolving as professionals with better conditions. We look forward to keep growing by your side. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys really did enjoy. Consider registering for Streamloots so something like this doesn't happen to you. You might think that something like this could never happen to you, and hey, Twitch or YouTube will always be fine, but it's always good to have a safety net. It doesn't hurt 1 ounce to try something like this, and it's always great to have a backup. So hopefully you can take those into consideration and consider joining us on Streamloots. That's going to do it for today's video. We'll see you guys next time. I've been your host, The King. Have a great day, everyone.